have this object right here, and as you can see, this object is right here. So I want to click everything. I want to move all these objects. Why you can actually move the object by left clicking. I'm going to move right here. You can see that you also have the move right here. Let's try to use this tool to move it, and you need to pick a reference point. So I can pick this as my reference point, I can pick this as my reference point, all this. And the idea of picking a reference point is that it helps you to be able to accurately or precisely move your object from one point to another. So let's move this from here. I'm moving it and choosing this reference point. I want to move it by, let's say, 10 units of Autocad, and you see that I've moved it by 10 units. And when you go to the command center, it will tell you that it gives you the information on what you just did, and you can see specify second point, first point as displacement, so it has been displaced by 10 units. So when I press Ctrl Z, you see this is where it was initially. In case maybe you just want to double check that, you can draw maybe another line, and let's just keep it 10 units also. So because you began the line here, and by the time you move this, you see that it will be actually moved to the end of the line. First and foremost, you can just try to let's move it by 10 units first. So let's move it. I'm not moving it. I'll be using this tool to move it, and let's move it by 10. Just type 10. Command center, you can see that it has moved by 10, and the reason why it's like this is because using this as a reference point, if you are moving it by 10, it means that this particular reference point is going to move by 10, and what you're not going to be having is a leftover of 10 minus the entirety of this, which is 7, so you'll be having 3. And now let's measure this. So if I want to measure this now, I want to measure from here to here. Can you see that it's 3 that is remaining? And that's how it works, because the entirety of the square is actually 7, and we move from a reference point, from that reference point, by 10. So definitely it's going to be 10 minus 7, which is going to be 3. So but if you want to move the entirety of this to the end of this line that we drew, is going to be 17. That will be 10 plus 7 plus 7, which is going to be 17. That you are moving this entire this entire square to this side. This is 10, this is 7, so you have to move it 10 plus 7, that's 17. You could also do that by just simply taking this, move, and then take from this side and bring it down here to the end of this, or just type 17 and you have it there. So you still have this as 10, and when you click it side, move to the end of this.